Booga, 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 booga,
Booga, booga,
booga,
booga.
booga, booga.
Greetings, fellow hapsters, and welcome, replay viewers.
You know what I didn't do?
What did you not do?
The Star Wars promo.
Do you want to throw it up now?
Blech.
I know you'd have to eat it first, but
God, you know how I feel.
post
about
the Star Wars promo.
Okay.
Go on, post the promo.
Are you going
Young
to threaten me with like...
Skywalker.
I am not a Skywalker. Take that back. Fine.
Old
Here we
ground
go.
flyer.
Shush up,
It's the
mister.
opposite of a young Skywalker, right?
Shush up. And here we go.
R2, what news have you got? Senator, your contributions to the order are greatly appreciated.
You're most welcome. I appreciate the comfort you've been giving me in this.
You're very welcome.
May the force be with you.
Okay,
May the force be with you.
now it's right.
All
All
is
is
right.
right.
All is right in the galaxy.
All is right in the universe.
All is right in the universe. Hey, Jedi Senshi. Hey, Kitty.
Hi, Katie. Yeah, so we shouldn't have the problems today with using our computer to broadcast like we did the other day. I threw out, I saved to an external drive and threw out tons of files, plus a bunch of apps we're not using, and a bunch of apps that we're not going to be using between now and another computer coming into our life.
Mhm.
So we should be fine. It's not something I can do on a regular basis, so we know a computer's coming to us now.
Mhm.
So a replacement, and that is much better than this one. More up to date, faster, more memory.
Better, stronger, faster.
That's right. We wound up with a reconditioned one because it's a better price.
Hello, Mel. How
So-
are you?
So we got a lot more out of the machine. About the same price as we were planning for a new one,
Mhm.
but it's coming from Apple too, but it's not going to arrive till the 31st.
Yeah. Fun with the
So-
new business toy. Yeah, this is at the new laptop. We won't see it until Monday.
That's right, Monday's
So,
the
so we're
31st.
still struggling with the desktop
Oh my God,
computer
we got to pay rent.
to a certain degree. Yeah, we got to pay rent now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're broadcasting right here. We're broadcasting from the replacement iPad to replace the one that got propped.
Destroyed. Which I'm very grateful for Apple Care Plus,
Yep.
because if it wasn't for Apple Care Plus, I would have spent more than $700 to get it replaced,
Hmm.
and that's not fun. It's just not fun.
So it was under warranty. It was under an insurance protection plan. So it cost us $50. Replace the whole thing. They shook their heads and went, "Artists."
It's great because the guy looks at me and
At
goes,
least we're getting it. Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah. We are. We got a reconditioned one. So it's wound up being the same price. It's only 1 year old. It wind,
Appreciate
it wind
it,
up being
Ward.
the
Thank
same
you.
price. Woo! For more memory and more speed.
Hmm.
So it's only 1 year old, and someone returned it for whatever reason, and they reconditioned it, and it's so we felt that was the better way to go. And if we had gone with our original plan,
Love what you guys do. Thank you, Mel.
thank you,
Yeah.
Mel. We would have had to wait until June 8th at the earliest.
Yeah, like an extra week. Well, June 8th would be an appropriate day, but
because it's
you
our
know,
wedding
because
anniversary.
it's our wedding anniversary.
Well, tomorrow's the anniversary of the day we met.
That's right.
We met at a Doctor Who convention, and we're doing a Star Wars story time.
Why didn't we do a Doctor Who story time for
I
this?
don't know.
We weren't really thinking about that. Eventually we will.
May.
But,
May is
it's
Star
May.
Wars month.
That's right. We had to. May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
And I know it snowed today
Oh my God.
when the weather suddenly, the temperature dropped. But the thought of being in the Romana Fur during the heat we've been having.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That's the next story time. What, Doctor Who? Actually, we
No.
have plans for the next story time.
Next one's going to be steampunk.
Yep. So we're going to pull out Nicodemus Fogg and Catherine Baxter and pull out Mutt
Pull up my, yep.
and do the story
And
time. that
if
way.
my corset doesn't fit, because it hasn't been because the whole menopause, perimenopause thing, up and down, I'm going to wear my leathers and punk them up.
Ooh, I like that.
And wear my
Miss
leathers
Baxter.
and steampunk. I know. Take Miss Baxter to a whole other level. So we'll be looking at character types like the mechanic, the philanthropist.
Airship pirate,
Yeah.
adventurer, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe in September, Doctor Who story time. Actually, November would be appropriate for that because November 23rd is the anniversary of the first airing of Doctor Who back in 1963. So,
September, we will probably do Pirate.
Talk Like a Pirate Day, September
Because
19th.
September 19th is, but we got to be careful because they've got to be a month apart. So it's either going to be August will be held off until the beginning of September, and we go just before Talk Like a Pirate Day, and we do one just at the end of September. I haven't looked yet to see if it's 4 or 5 weeks technically, or we do Pirate at the end of September and understand we missed Talk Like a Pirate Day. So we haven't decided yet. We have to look at the calendar.
Yeah.
But September is always Pirates.
Yep.
We're thinking of sometime actually doing a Maleficent one.
Mixing my dates and fandoms up. Star Trek is September. That's right. I think the original series aired in September, very first. Yeah.
But you see, if we do the Maleficent one, because of the whole Disney thing, and there's a limit to characters because they're kind of set, we may have to border on some of the original folklore that she comes from. Which means it may not be child-friendly all the way through. I guess it depends on the parent.
That's true.
Because that's the kind of thing I was taught when I was a child. And it didn't affect me much.
Yeah, right. Dear Car Hunger Creative, I'd like to talk to you about your story time. I sat down with my 8-year-old and
And you were taking Maleficent to a level that I did not realize was real because you were talking about incest. It's like,
that's right.
yes, we were. Dates and mixing my dates and fandoms up. Star Trek is September. Yeah, but we haven't. Like we're rejoining CAG.
Yep.
We know we're rejoining CAG because we have to. Because I think Chill's not going to let us get away with not rejoining CAG.
Normal Creekor.
Norwell Creekor. So we have to rejoin CAG. So I want to do the Dax outfit. I don't want to do the bumps. Not in menopausal state.
bumps.
I don't know. No, the heat
No lovely lady Klingon lumps.
until until I know what my body's going to settle when it comes to overheating and hot flashes. I will wait and see what my body does. And I like doing Dax. It's been a while.
I like doing Dex. I mean,
Honey,
the spots.
honey,
Oh, right.
honey,
We're not that kind of broadcast.
Oh God.
I meant painting the spots.
Yeah. 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 No. And
All right.
and what?
N.
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 And
NTKOB.
okay. So I'm gonna set up a monitor. Martin's gonna kind of multitask between here and setting up for
Yo,
tomorrow.
Jazzy.
Hi,
How are ya?
Jazzy. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Anime North. Tonight, If not tomorrow morning, I will make sure to put a link on here. I'm planning on screen capturing the broadcast for Anime North to replay on HAPS so that we don't have to watch multiple screens and get confused and start crying. But tomorrow's the production of cosplay, so we're going to be using the living room. And if anyone wants to be a director tomorrow, oh no, we're going to be going onto Zoom to go to
They're to Anime North's Twitch feed.
Twitch.
Right? Yeah.
So no,
Twitchy.
that's a whole different thing. So we're gonna have to figure out the computer in here and the Zoom out there. I guess we have this evening to figure it out. But I will give you guys a Twitch link in a notification today. So like tonight or first thing in the morning, so that you guys can join us on Anime North to see one of our panels. Hi, Desi. Kind of.
It's been ordered.
We
It had to be ordered. From
we
the store.
got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very generous interest-free loan from friend, and if friend wants to say who friend is, that's up to friend. I don't want to put any pressure on the friend. So, but we got a loan, and this person will either make us work it off by making them things until we run up to that value, or this person will be asking for the money back interest-free. We are trusting this person because we've known this person for a long time. But the computer wound up being about $4,200. So thank God for Apple.
Yep. And it's 4,200 with an adapter for the monitor because we're going to keep our old monitor, and they just don't make them with those plugs now. And with the full Apple Care, which is what saved the life of our iPad.
Oh
when it
my
got
God, that
propped.
would have been a huge
When
mistake.
it got
if we
prop
didn't.
dropped.
That's one of the problems we're not keeping, isn't?
I know, yeah.
It's one we're giving
It's-
away, isn't it?
Yeah. It figures. Well, we're definitely getting rid of it now. Out with you. Bad prop.
We've had to face completely getting rid of our locker, and there are some things that just are not going to fit. Our other friend, is allowing us to use a part of their basement as a secondary workspace and a storage space. But if we put everything there, there will be no workspace. So we're unfortunately going to lose more money because we brought all these things across country, and they took up room in the truck, and they were supposed to be in the shop that went under. Yeah, I wouldn't say our bad luck streak is continuing. I would say it's modifying.
It's evolving.
Devolving.
Devolving. That's
Bad
true
luck.
too.
Devolving.
Yes. So I'm gonna go start it prepping the living room space.
Okay, you're going to leave me now?
Yep. I'm going to leave her now.
Are you going to keep your mic in your...
I'll keep my mic in my earbud.
Do
I'll
you
try
wanna-
not to make any undue noises.
Do you want to, like, put a phone on... your phone on HAPS or one of the other iPads?
One of the other iPads, yeah. So I can
Maybe the
watch the
iPad
broadcast.
Pro?
Pardon me.
There is only one other iPod
Yeah.
at the moment because yours is dead.
Mine is, yeah. Unless it's plugged in.
We're
it
going to
dies
trade that
within
one
minutes.
in.
Yep.
But we won't get much for it, but we'll get something. Yeah, take the iPad Pro. And I'll put you up in the corner,
Okay.
and they can watch you struggle in the
Wander
living room
around
to
and-
try
and
to...
figure out.
Yeah,
how to
just find
clean up
somewhere. Like, put it on the shelf to the left if you're facing this way.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the shelf to the left
Okay. Yeah.
so they can see the
That's
roll
a good
top. And we've got nothing there that no one should see, do we?
No. No.
So I don't know if the mic will go this distance, but we'll find out.
The mic will. Whether my earbud will hear from there, I don't know.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
Oh. No.
Oh no! What?
Oh. No.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna pour some water. I'll bring your glass back, and I'll have my glass out there, and I'll get that other iPad up.
Yeah, can you bring me the smaller glass of water because that big
you don't
mug
want,
is just going to
You don't want your growler?
It'll have everything buried. Oh, we have another
Hi,
one.
Word.
Hi,
Hey,
Joel.
Joel. Hi. All right. I'll be right back.
So let me know when you're ready to be included in the mix.
Will do.
Oh, I know how. Oh no, your hands-free isn't working for. Damn it. Where am I? I'm here and here. Where's halves of my phone so I can have a closer monitor? Because even with my glasses, I'm nearsighted. See, I can't read that. See you tomorrow. Yeah, Joel. Woohoo! Yes. So I'm going to. Good for you. Thank you.
That's me
But yeah, the
pouring water.
computer is still. The computer is still the old one right now. But what I did was I spent a good chunk of today and yesterday removing all the apps we won't need between now and when the new computer arrives, and deleting, well,
Here you
archiving
go.
onto a drive videos and photos and stuff like that. And I managed to clear enough memory. It's temporary though. It can't be like this, right? That's why we're getting the new machine. But it seems to have cleared enough memory that HAPS is not fighting us today. So, booyah. So I am going to work on the communicator. Now, Martin,
Yes. I'm only catching every third word or so.
yeah, same here because the moment these two were far apart, they
Oh,
stopped
the
working
earbuds
together.
start acting up, don't they?
Yeah.
Grr. Okay, well, that's not going to help us, is it? All right.
Well, we can mute your mic, unless you want to start talking, or you can type.
Check
I don't know.
Hey, Jay
But that earbud's
Forsyth,
got to
the
come
Street
back
Cred
here.
Award. I heard
Jay's in the
that.
house! Woo!
Yay.
Street cred award.
Street Cred.
Nice.
Loud and clear, both
Nice.
of us.
Thank you,
Awesome,
Jay.
awesome.
Loud and clear, both of you. Yeah, but our buds, our two buds. Martin, unless you want to take my hands free for my phone and temporarily attach it to your phone
I
or
could
the
do that.
iPad.
Or to the iPad. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this in a spot where I can see, where it's not going to slide. Yeah, let me see if I can do that. I'll bring this one over there. We have to tell your phone to forget your earbud.
Yes. Yes. Hello, Jay.
So we have to tell your phone to forget the earbud.
Okay, you can do that.
Can I? Can I really?
Yes, you can. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I did not have it.
It didn't break.
Didn't break. This was good.
Did not break. Did not break.
It did not break. It broke. No, it didn't break. It's all good.
Is it good? It's good. It's good. And then that's Martin's camera in the other room. And I can always switch things around, guys, if you need a close-up on what I'm working on.
Okay.
But,
sure. Back.
So, you see your shot?
The bookcases, yeah, I got to sort of rearrange
Okay.
a bit.
My dog got my iPad confused with his P-pad. No! Well, did you see the posts on our profile here? And what happened to my iPad? Yeah, that was excruciatingly painful. I am very happy for AppleCare. So taking this off, so you guys can see Martin in the other room. It looks like his signal is coming and going, but that's okay. He's still with us. He's got that corner of the room to clean up so that for Anime North, we can have the production to cosplay panel right where a lot of our production stuff is. Yes, AppleCare is worth every penny. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, so I gotta be careful not to get too close to the table or my head gets cut off. And you guys can't
Oh, we
see
don't
that.
want that.
No, we
Alrighty.
don't. Well,
So
the
that's what we're going to do here to get
pirate
this in the right
hat I'm
angle
wearing.
and not...
Okay. Woo!
on a sec.
OT home plate?
Overtime home plate. What?
Shouldn't be used for batting practice. This is true.
Pardon the craziness here, just for a moment.
It's fine. You're normally like that. It's good. It's all good.
There.
Okay, so
How about that?
there are two types of Jedi communicators. One's the one you see Obi-Wan using, and Qui-Gon, for some reason, has all these extra pieces on his. So we're going to do one of each. And then there's the animated series version that we're considering. But if we're doing the animated series version, I want to do the electronics, which, as you can see, these are not very thick. So the animated ones have got this ring on the front that when you press down, it's green if the signal is... Oh, sorry, if you press up here, the fake button's here. It's green if the signal is able to communicate, and it's red if there's a problem. So...
I think that's the pairing button, isn't it?
Yeah, really. That's a very good point. So yeah, we're going to think about that one in the future, because these ones from the movies, from episode 1 and after, didn't have any electronics or lights or anything. So they're really easy to make. And this is the one that we made years ago with using an actual lady shaver, which is what they originally made them out of. And guessed at what we saw, because we only had blurry little pictures and stuff like that, and there's
Lady
much
Pick
more
razor.
resources out there.
It's the Gillette Lady Shaver. That's what they were using. I don't even know if they can buy those in the stores anymore.
Any big yeah. Yeah, so that's what we did for the original one. And then we took a mold of it all those years ago and made a bunch of them. And as you can see, the mold did not survive. So we kind of had to start from scratch. We found someone online who had a file for it, and for 3D print. And we thought, yeah, that'll make life easier. But the file was the wrong size. Like, his base was bigger, and it's good to have some variations because it's not an official product. So having a few variations is not a bad thing. So we measured this one and made the modifications in the file to get one that's basically the same size. It's not as round, but again, it's okay. It's okay. So then we printed out all the little parts. But the problem is, all the little parts were made so thin that the rasp, which is what keeps the material stuck to the
raft.
bed of the...
Yeah.
The raft, sorry. The 3D... What did I say?
You had a bit of a rasp in your voice.
I see. That is so cool. I'm thinking of making a Klingon communicator case to go over my Samsung phone for my costume.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know, Jill, we could use a little extra work. You know, just hinting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
you know, good long-time friend discount. I've actually been thinking of making things like Klingon buckles again, because we haven't done that in a while. So yes, it stuck to the parts, and trying to get them separated, we just kept cracking. So we did some quick sort of putty molding here. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because these are really, really shallow. So they may not work. And we are going to cast them instead. And we are using the Smooth-On 320. We love Smooth-On products. If we haven't said it enough, we will say it again and again and again. It sets pretty fast. Hey, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't find me a little plastic spoon or something.
Oh, a little plastic spoon. That's right.
Yeah.
Ah, forgot. Hang on.
Of course, we always have a spare mold around of something random, just in case I mix too much material. So,
Yeah.
we're
I thought
going
we had a
to
file folder for
make an
manuals.
attempt to do this. And while these are setting, I'm going to sand the bodies down because there's the support lines on them. And these were easy to print out. For some reason, these didn't stick down. But all the other pieces did. So until we get a chance to redesign, if we don't have to, even better, we're going to do it this way because the 3D print material is not that different from the 320. So, everyone feel how accurate is the midi-chlorian reader? I don't know. I
No
think this one's busted.
midi-chlorians.
Oh, Jay, you are
Al-
going to love what we
although-
do with you tomorrow. What?
We're catching up on some of the last episodes of Clone Wars that we missed.
That's true.
And Yoda's little adventure to find out a little bit more about the nature of the Force. And the way they explain the whole midichlorians thing, I'm almost leaning towards it now, or because it's like a spore. It's like the whole spore drive on Destiny and the theories in Dune and everything of all this interconnected energy. So who knows?
Woo! Yeah, my reader's broken. It's a communicator. It's the you press on the fake buttons, right? And, the buttons that release the blade. You press on the buttons and the blade. Yeah. So hopefully everyone's going to be here tomorrow to be able to see what we did to them.
I hope so.
Bugs. But we, I think I'm going to take a risk, honey, with a little bit of plasticine, just a teeny tiny bit, because it's expensive plasticine. This is not dollar store plasticine, to kind of
Right.
level a few of these out because
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
they're tilting partially to the side because it was just a press mold. Usually, what you do with the press mold is you do a like a plaster box or something like that, and when you make that kind of mold, you stick that flat down, and you pour the plaster on top. With just little double-sided tape, stick it down, right? And then pour the plaster on top, and then you've got it level. But we have not been able to do that. So, in lieu of such things, you make little teeny plasticine stands. So I'm going to take these pieces out, piece at a time. Which way does it go? Oh, it doesn't like that. This side. And we're just really careful with it because we don't want to sacrifice the plasticine. So
That
if
would
we
be bad.
overpour, unfortunately, we'll be screwed. So Martin, how badly does the roll top look?
It's serviceable. There's not that much. I'm gonna grab a box because there's like files and receipts and invoices and stuff like that we'll have to get sorted through at some point. But it's not gonna take too much.
Okay.
And then sort of tidy up in the room in general, get chairs kind of out of the way and stuff like that, boxes.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Show them our director chairs.
Oh yeah.
I'm going
yeah.
to feature you for a moment.
Going to feature me?
These are our favorite director chairs in the whole world. Because
Hold on.
they
This case does
came
not.
off a certain set.
Hang on.
Hanging.
Think about the case on this iPad. There we go. All right. Get the sweater off of it.
Okay, that's black. Okay.
And the cats have been sleeping in them.
Yeah, I'm sure Stan doesn't mind.
Which one is Stan's now? Even better, Jay. Even better. Is this the
Even
one?
better, Jay.
This is the one. The man himself. These were gifted to us by the prop master from the first X-Men movie.
It was funny
this
because
one just, oh my god! You stole his chair. No, it was a gift. And this one just says cast. So this would be your sort of extra cast member of the week, kind of, or of the day.
So yeah, it was kind of funny. We went to set to pick up some stuff, and shooting had been over, and Stan had gone home, and everyone had wrapped, and we walk in the door, and the prop master says, "Hey, listen, we put these out. We put all the chairs out for staff to take them, and all of them went except for Stan's." And we're like,
You're surprised, right?
"What do you mean?" Yeah, and he said, "Well, no one in the office knows who Stan Lee is, because it's all their jobs. They know who the actors are, so they grab the actor chairs really fast." And he said, "I've got one," because they had a couple. You always have a few.
It's always spares.
One's
yeah.
at, one's at the set they're about to leave, and the other one's at the set they're going to, type thing. So it's always set up. And yeah, facepalm. And yeah, big fingers and small keyboards. But he said, "Do you want the other stand chair?" And we're like,
What kind of a question is that?
and he says, "I got a bunch of these General Cast ones." And we're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll take one." So yeah, it's funny when we used to have the big New Year's Eve parties at our place in Burnaby. Everyone would just like take their turn sitting in it. It was pretty funny.
Oh, I know. Became that thing, If one could sit in Stanley's chair.
Okay, we're getting a hollow, echoey sound. Oh, I see. Because your mic there is on. Can't
Oh,
do
was
that.
it? Oh. You're
No, that's better.
disqualified for not knowing who
Where do we
Stanley is.
represent?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Hey, Jazzy, yeah. What can you
They're
do about it
disqualified.
for 1/1,000,000th of a
Yeah,
second.
they were just...
I don't know. Was it-
Should have grabbed
Prop
Wolverine's.
Prospect? Yeah.
Why did the system...
Hugh Jackman?
hide
Yeah,
that?
why?
Should have grabbed Wolverine's. Why did the system hide that? No, his was already gone, Jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like-
If that long, yeah, really.
So we're gonna let Martin go. Well, you're here, but you switch to. Well, yeah, they were all gone. Basically, when they all came back to the office, and they were up for grabs. People grabbed all but the Stan Lee ones. There were 3 Stan Lee ones, and so all but, because they know who the actors are. They don't know who Stan Lee is. And I'm like, seriously? I didn't think that was possible. But okay.
Yeah, who'd have thought? Yeah. They could get to freak out over Stanley's chair.
You have to seriously mix this stuff, especially since it's the bottom. Hey, Desiree. My kids would freak out over Stanley's chair. Well, get your butt up here to visit, and everyone can sit in Stanley's chair. My delay time for deciding to present Nichelle Nichols flowers in Star Trek 25th. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds probably took Hugh Jackman's chair. Yes. Hi, Martin. I think Desiree's talking to you. She says, "Hi,
Uh-oh.
beautiful."
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Desiree.
You gonna call her beautiful back?
Well, yes. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How's your evening?
Desiree, he just said it more like sultry to you than he does to me. Oh my God. Not that kind of broadcast.
Oh, yeah, with that. That's hard to do from 2 different rooms.
And yes, R2 will be here tomorrow. We really couldn't fix a lot of parts to him, but at least we glued him back together. So he's not going to say much,
And hey,
but he's going to be here.
we made it again this week.
Yeah, that was fun.
Just before this, we were watching Peter and Pablo on the broadcast of the week broadcast, and
That's
we
my
made
line
it.
for you, Christina. Thank you, Harold. Yeah, that was nice. Because Pablo last week was joking about waiting until Saturday so the story time could be. And I'm like, no. Yeah. We'll fit some in. Vada, thank you. Vada, I don't know if you saw. You're the ambassador, honey.
Ambassador Vada. That's just the name. The name just
Ambassador
fits, right? It just we don't have to change anything.
Exactly. You're a representative. And the way we've described you, ambassador.
Very awesome. It is going to be awesome.
Vada sounds great to me. There you go. So excited. Thank you, Desiree. So next one will be steampunk, folks. Honor, truly. Well, Jay, there, if you're still here. Oh, Jay.
Oh,
What we've done with you. Or is it more to you? You just got a little cameo.
Whoop.
You got one of
Yeah.
those special character type characters. You know, that's the best way to put it. I think
Ooh,
I've
he's a
mixed this
character,
enough.
all right.
I hate using the bottom of the bucket.
There, try that.
I'm here. Yeah, I'll give you a little hint. You're an antiquities dealer.
I mean, what else would you be?
You are an antiquities dealer. Oh, man. Yeah. We figured it was appropriate, like apropos. Now, I think last time I didn't mix the other one enough because it still didn't set fast enough. You are giving your arms a workout. Yeah, really. One side of me.
Need to get one
I
of
think
those
I've mixed it enough.
automated mixers.
I know. Well, what I would like to have is one of those molding chambers.
Oh, the vacuum chamber. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, it's bubbly.
It's bubbly. Yeah, so that's the point where you have to be careful too. If it's too bubbly, let some of the bubbles dissipate before you mix the stuff.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I'm
you'll
gonna
end
let it
up
sit there
with
for a few
foam.
minutes. Part A is thinner. Part A is always thinner.
Yeah.
Part B is the catalyst, if I remember.
Part B is the resin. Part A is the catalyst.
Is
That's
the
why
hay
the
is the
A
catalyst.
thinner,
That's
yeah.
right.
It's a catalyst.
Instagram has cool filters. Your profile pic is so pretty. I gotta go look. Oh, the two of them are complimenting each other's profile pics. Woo!
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I gotta let all those bubbles go away, or that's just not gonna work. Just don't put pop in a shaker. Bart Simpson. No.
Oh, wasn't that the Duff beer in the paint mixer?
Let me
To a
tell
point
you
where
the
the
name of
the
this
can
guy.
was actually vibrating.
Westman found a severed hand.
Oh, really? Oh.
Of course, we
Or
had
was
to
it with
include Bob with you.
the meme that was going around with when Ray comes and hands Luke the lightsaber, and the meme was like, "There was a hand. Did you bring the hand?"
And Peter has requested a Haps pink lightsaber, so we're
Haps pink. That is so funny.
gonna be considerate. Oh, wow. So now tomorrow, if the weather is as chilly as it was today, I'm going to leave the window open and the heat off so I can wear the underlayer. Because double-side taping it the other day was not fun.
That's right. Yeah. I told you we should use hot glue.
What? Say again?
I told you we should use hot glue.
No, honey. The idea is to hide the bra, not ruin the costume.
How? Or in the costume.
You just want to see the bra, don't you?
Me? No. What
What?
do you mean?
What?
I know not of what you speak.
Hey, honey,
Mm-hmm.
I need a two-handed situation here.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Hey,
Hey,
we're not that
not
kind of
that kind of
broadcast.
broadcast.
Oh,
Did,
you were
did
behind.
that kind of work?
Yeah, you got distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys
All
work
right.
together.
All right.
Thank you, Vanna.
What do you
My
need?
favorite meme is Luke looking into the wrong end of the lights. I know. It's like
See how close I was? What do you need?
large
that's
pliers,
the
two
pliers.
hands. It's easier with both of us. Also
In other
enjoy
words,
the double
sealed
angles for my voyeur desires. Triple X's. Sometimes it takes two.
It takes two, baby. There we go.
That was easy.
Crack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go away.
That's it. She just wanted me for my pliers. She just wanted me for my monkey wrench.
Honey,
Actually,
we're
not
that kind of broadcast. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Look at the camera.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
oh. Thank you, Super Art Award.
No, you're supposed to thank the person who's giving you the Super Heart Award.
Yeah.
Not thank the Super Heart
Oh,
Award.
I see what you mean.
Super Heart Award doesn't know any different. Thankfully, you can do this by volume. I hate the stuff. Well, I don't hate
How do we do it?
I find it fun.
Volume.
Volume. Yeah. Yeah. I find the weight ones very annoying. There we go. Now we let the bubbles subside. I think I wound up pouring a little bit more part A than part B.
Uh-oh.
That's not bad. No, maybe when the bubbles subside. Yeah, we'll wait. While it's doing that, we do some sanding. Please thank the super heart itself, not the giver. Oh, shh.
Either way.
Do super heart. I put my chair down a bit so that my head's not cut off.
Oh, is that
I've done that before with my pyramids. Well, yeah, just a little. My head's kind of cut off. My name is being called. Gotta run. Guys are awesome. Don't lose any eyebrows or appendages. Not this week. See you tomorrow, Jay.
Have a great night, Jay.
Yeah. I never have any patience for sanding. I'm really bad at that. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I'm such an impatient sander. I just am. Oh, that's better. The file's working better. Jay! Come back! Jay, 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 Jay. Bye! Come back, go away. Come back, go away. Come back, go away. Come back, go away.
Make up your mind.
No.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Impatient sander. Yeah. Martin, on the other hand, can sit there forever and do this. I don't know how he does
I'm
it.
actually pretty impatient for sanding and finishing, too.
Are you? I've seen you sit there for hours, touching and touching and touching. To just, okay,
Excuse me? Hold on.
you know, rubbing your fingers against the surface.
Yeah. Is my feed still looking okay? Because my screen's frozen again.
Is your what still looking okay?
My feed.
What's this? It's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Yeah, because it's
Okay.
completely frozen again.
Jedi sent you. What? Vacuum forming machine DIY pre-order. Oh, we know how to make a vacuum. We've done vacuum forming machines.
Oh, geez, we built the Cadillac of all vacuum forming machines at Stargate.
Yeah, when you think about it, for a vacuum form machine, all you need is a really strong vacuum and a heat source.
Hmm.
So it's, yeah. But someone on Etsy is doing, that's kind of cool. Yeah, when we do conventions, we're like, yeah, you can do this. You can make one yourself. It's a kit, then? That's a different approach. Like a lot of companies are doing the laser cutter kits. They're not as accurate as like a machine, but they do pretty okay for some things.
All right. I'm going to pop downstairs for a
No
moment and see if I can
patience
find a
with
box
sanding.
that's suitable for the paperwork that's on the desk.
Okay. Not according to the troll that helped create not the kind of broadcast. That's true. That's yeah, but that sanding is like different. It's artistic in its own way. You're trying to create a reflective surface that's like, and I'm not succeeding on this, am I? I am just going nowhere with this. So we can hear Martin equally as loud because his mic is attached to the same receiver as mine. So
So
all
I'm
that
rifling
noise
around looking for
is
boxes and things.
him. Yeah, not me
Okay,
sanding.
I'm back.
Sanding doesn't sound like that. It's really hard to get in sync on the not that kind of broadcast thing when we're in different rooms
It is. No.
because there's a delay on the. How do people sing from two different places?
That's what I've been wondering. Like some of these Zoom concerts and stuff like that, and collaborations.
You think there would be a delay? That should be good enough. Yep, that's good. Okay. Now these little guys. Do. So chill. A moment ago, I don't think you were here yet, but Martin and I are talking about the whole getting back in the keg thing, because that's when we'll do a Star Trek story time. Before we got the Star Trek costumes. Yeah, we left so much behind. Well, I sold all my Troy outfits before I moved to BC, and then I think I donated my Dax. And Martin's body is so different now. It's funny, he put on his Bashir. I mean, he's got the facial hair and everything, so there's no way, right? He put on his Bashir and just wound up with the jumpsuit up his butt.
Oh no. I got a wedgie, a self-imposed wedgie.
A Star Trek Wengie. So, yeah. Cool, still count you as part of the Wolf's Fang. You got it, honey.
Oh yeah, awesome.
We just gotta remember what our ranks were. Because I'm not sure those files are still around.
Oh yeah.
She says filing something.
That was 20 years ago, right? So-
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, this one. Almost all the bubbles are gone. Yeah, until you mix it, it can sit there for as long as you want. Well, I wouldn't recommend you
Almost.
let it sit around for a month or two.
Yeah, really, it'll pick up all the moisture in the air and get kind of ruined.
Well, and things could fall into it and crystallize a little.
Cats could drink it.
Especially the part
that sort
B.
of thing.
Cats will drink it. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
Yeah, I don't remember what our rank is.
I think we were captains. We worked up to captain.
May have been above that. Because I've got that video, but I can't hear the audio properly.
Oh, right.
So when you were ranked up.
Sorry, I'm just gonna try and do a little reset here. It's
All right. My spirit brother, Eric Hypes, Van Ashley. Pikachu, we gotta figure out what our ranks were. Hey, what happened to you, Martin?
my iPad crashed.
Oh
Yeah, so just going back onto
no. For the
it.
poor, I'm switching cameras
There we
around.
go.
There we go.
There we go. Next step. And we're back. All right.
That was a close-up that I didn't want.
Yeah.
I stayed as a captain. Less work.
Less work. Less paperwork.
I don't even know how we moved up. Like, we just did what we could and wanted to, and things happened. I mean, isn't that how it
That's
always
usually
goes?
what happens to us.
We don't think about these things. What's the party? Okay. Party is the one that's stubbornly kind of crystallizes if you let it sit there too long. So I have to do this twice, which is part of the reason why I'm using the 320. 321 takes too long. But you have more working time, so I have very little working time here. Yep, I'm gonna have to separate these and clean them up, Martin,
Oh, yeah.
because they're just too shallow a detail. Yeah.
So just doing like a big common pour.
I'm trying not to, and failing miserably.
Yeah. I'm surprised actually at how thin those parts were actually drawn.
Well, it worked for him because this is his finished product that we're looking at on here.
And I mean, once they're glued on to the body of the communicator, they're kind of supported by the plastic housing, right?
Oh, this is definitely too much. I could mix half this next time. Damn. Yeah, I think I can get you to clean them up.
Oh, I see. Patience in standing thing again, right?
Yeah. I was having problems with the whole leveling thing. Try not to touch it. This stuff will just stick to my skin. I haven't looked up comments, folks. So I'm gonna be a
And my
moment
screen's
here.
frozen again, so my last comment I see is Chill saying I stayed as captain.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, something about this iPad does not like haps. This iPad's always crashing. Remember when we were doing the cooking broadcast and we had as a monitor in the kitchen?
That's
It's
true.
doing the same thing.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that's a serious overmix here. So another skull gets poured.
Extra pour.
Holy wow, there's still some left, even with the other skull poured. I got some on my skin. Right,
Oh,
gloves,
are you wearing
Christina.
gloves? Are you?
No.
She's not wearing gloves.
I didn't think of it again. Why is it I always forget the glove part? God, that's gonna hurt. Okay, let's see if I can get it off fast. That stuff really heats up when it sits. Yeah, I burnt myself in the oven the other day. Just, ugh.
It's never a fun thing.
No, it's not. So you can see on the skull one how it's setting off.
It's cool to watch when it goes off like that. Goes from clear and then starts turning white in the middle and spreading out until the whole thing's white.
It's all swirly.
Swirly.
You can see it mostly on the skull here. Yeah, I know. I should be wearing gloves. Blah, blah, blah. Damn it, Christina. Maybe nobody has anything else to say. Very valid point. Very, very valid point.
There we go. That's actually, how's that? Looks like we have a roll top again.
How's... Really? Here, let me make you big. Oh, wow. I haven't seen the top of the roll top in a while.
I know. Not since we moved it in. And immediately piled everything on top of it.
That's true. That's true.
We put brass horsey.
I don't know. Wherever you want to put it.
Actually, I got a nice spot right in here where it's supported. It's a great piece, but it does not stand on its own.
No, it doesn't. Not very well.
There's just slightest bit of vibration or bump, falls over. Fall down dead.
I think I got enough off that I'm not going to be scarred for life.
Scarred for life. Physically or psychologically.
Psychologically, we're too late. Lovely unicorn. Where did I even get it, Martin?
I don't specifically remember. Somebody gifted it to us. It was either
My
at
sandstone
a
crafts down on
festival.
haps. When I leave, sets orientation on and it switches. Have to lock it on small screen. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, it's still a beta app. Now's the time to criticize. So everything's going off pretty fast.
Creatively.
which is supposed to
Constructive
be-
criticism.
Of course. What else would it be? And don't accidentally grab your product mixing stuff and think it's a water glass. Just no.
Yeah. Don't do that.
No.
This water tastes kind of funny. Ugh.
Oh, we're getting there. It does go off pretty fast. I think that one may be seriously uneven. Yep. It's kind of gooey and pliable at the moment. You have fun with it. Do-do-do. So it's that one that kind of goes there. And that goes there. So the standard communicator is a lot easier, a lot simpler than Qui-Gon's. Of course, Qui-Gon's got to be a snoot.
Well, of course he does.
Didn't do that at the beginning, just in the past month or so. Really? Well, let them know, because, you know, that's what their job is. Because, yeah, it's, you know, developing apps, you fix one thing, something else goes wrong. Right. What a great combination of sounds. Pop.
Or are we doing one of those not that kind of broadcast audio tracks again?
Close your eyes.
Where's Ron? To poke fun at us.
Yeah. Well, someone else is going to have to take his place.
Okay. Office chair. Oof. Director
Yeah,
chair.
all of our glues have taped to them these big pins to always unclog. Oh, right. Forgot. I gotta sand the body too.
Forgot what?
To sand the body.
Oh.
Baby.
Send that body.
Sand that body.
Send that body.
Body.
A body.
Are you adding sounds, Martin? You just can't resist, can you?
Nope.
Gotta level this out more. And one is having
I
a hard
found
time
a
going
random
off.
Seafair Pirate coin on the floor. Probably absconded with by a cat. Who's looking at me innocently. Trying to remember where we put them.
Cat. Innocent. Ah!
Yeah, I know, right? I'll put it down here with a little charity figure. There you go.
You said charity figure, right?
Figure, yeah. Not
Not
charity,
charity
finger.
finger.
No.
Because we know which
No.
finger we were
That's
speaking of.
Flint. He's got his dear old dad's finger in a little box. All right. I think this should actually be usable. I mean, the chairs are going to have rolled out of the way while we do the big broadcast, right?
Everybody, sand that body. Everybody,
Send
sand
that
that
body.
body.
Wow, we're terrible.
It's because we're in two different rooms.
I know.
Once Martin's back here, if anyone wants to come on and join us, we'd love to have people on, ask questions. Let us know, are you excited about tomorrow? Do you trust us? Do you have any thoughts?
Alrighty. I think I can come back at this point. This
Oh,
has
cool.
been rearranged. I mean, the only thing in the room now that are just blocking anything is the director's chairs and the rolling chair.
That's easy enough to
Yeah.
overcome tomorrow. Now, do we have all the props we need? Or is there stuff at the locker? Or is there stuff in bins?
Well, that's the question. I mean, we have
I
some of
mean,
the
the
archery
Maleficent
stuff.
staff is in here. It needs to be out there.
Yeah, I can bring that
And
out here.
the Egyptian masks.
Yeah, I can bring those out.
Well, one. Anubis is always nice and big.
Bring Anubis. Nobody wants to look at those.
So- Wait. Oh.
He's just a bird.
He's not just a bird. He's the most intellectual bird on the planet.
He is.
Backstreet Sanders.
Okay.
So
I
you
can bring the
might as
staff
well
out
get all
here.
that stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you come back right now, with all the sanding and stuff, finishing off that lightsaber is only going to get in the way of doing the communicators. So,
That's
especially with the
true, yeah.
way we have everything framed right
Okay.
now.
Let me take care of it.
So if you come back, you're going to be working on the communicator with me. So, bird is the word. Oh no!
Have you heard?
No!
No! It's not possible.
Talk about mixing mediums.
Mixing genres, yeah. Anubis. There is Anubis. Oh, how about Kosh?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of heads.
Song that never. And look, Harold.
Look, Scout Leader.
So you can put things on the director chairs. You can put things on the roll top.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we have charged batteries for tomorrow too, huh?
Yes.
For everything.
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 Maleficent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess some of these things will be in everything is a weapon. I mean, anything can be a weapon on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave that stepping there. Kind of like it.
That's really gonna freak out the cats if they decide they want to sit in the director chair. There's this
What?
dog's face sitting in it.
Here, I'm going to give you the dominant part of the screen. Show them. Show them. Show them.
Oh, show them.
Show
Show
them.
them. Show them. Ta-da. Now, of course, I can't see what I'm seeing because my thing's still frozen. But there we go. Nevis mask. Yeah. It's full
But we can see you.
headdress covering thing.
Yeah. How old is that Anubis head now?
Oh, I remember we carved it at the studio and did the paper mache. Had to be at
Apologies.
least 22 years,
You've been offered.
maybe 25.
Maybe that's what we should do for history, make more masks.
Mm. Could do that, yeah.
Because Anubis is history. So now you're going
And
to come
of
back in
course,
here?
of course, we did Kosh,
Or what?
which we showed him off of the
Yeah, there's
previous
the Kosh.
broadcast.
Yeah.
Now, let's see.
On
What
Instagram.
else we got?
Oh, and tabs, right.
That's right, yeah, because we did the broadcast and we pulled the head out during the broadcast. It wasn't specifically about him, but somehow everything always comes back to Hosh.
What you think? Yeah. I
Yeah.
was trying to go to Haps and watch, but the app won't start up. Mr.
Ah,
Rob Fried.
interesting. Hey,
Okay.
Rob.
Did you, like, what are you using and did you update?
Trying to think of what else production of cosplay that might be in here.
Well,
How about the crown?
all different kinds. Grab your molded crown
that
and grab
one
one
and
of
the
the grab like either one of the fairy crowns
Oh,
or
yeah.
or the horn crown or a 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the molded like different techniques, right?
Yeah.
And oh, where's my Princess Leia poncho? That's airbrushing on fabric.
I'm in the closet, yeah.
So now we don't have enough room here for K9 and R2.
Yes, unfortunately.
So Rob, yeah, what have you updated your haps or checked for an updates? Okay, one of these pores for a reason is not going off at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going off around the edge with still liquid in the middle.
Was it the first one or the last one that you poured?
No, it was like halfway through. So
Because quite often the last one doesn't work out if you're really pouring to the bottom of the cup, because sometimes the corners of the cup didn't get mixed right. Right, the bottom corners.
well, I think I topped it off last. That would be the
Oh,
problem then.
that could be it then. Yeah.
Damn it. Yes, I know, honey. Too late for love. Yes, yes. And you're one of my mods here. I haven't yet. No. Yeah. Do your updates. I am presently working on a Jedi communicator. Well, Martin is setting up for tomorrow's Anime North panel. production to cosplay. And then we've got our storyline tomorrow, which we're going to set up in here for. So we have 2 rooms for 2 different things. So we don't have to do like a big switch over or anything.
Tomorrow, if you want me to bring the actually done the left on the panel in a while,
Oh, wow.
and that can be good for both.
Yep, that definitely is a weapon.
Poncho, you were saying, right?
Yeah. Leia's poncho.
And you got your stuff here.
Yeah. There
The I guess we just
goes. Is it?
yeah. Okay, that's the shirt.
Sounds cool, Jedi Communicator. What's that exactly? Well, you know, they first appeared in episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and has since had many variations, including a version on the animated.
Stay. Go away.
So it's time to make a new one for Martin, and because his is falling apart, and be able to put them up on the store as an offer, as a prop for sale. So we need more product on that store. Everyone,
We do.
Carhunger, CARR
HUNGER.
.ca is the store. And we'd like to see it successful. Okay, cool. Yeah, go update your app, honey. And come on back. Martin crawling into the closet. We're going to lose him just like the cats.
Yep.
Yeah, just-
Oh, and they've done it before.
For
Disappeared.
cats.
The poncho. The arrows.
Oh, that smells good as this one. These are taking forever.
What? What?
These are taking forever.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's a fun. Huh?
Yes, yes it is.
Alrighty.
Fine, I'm gonna go rougher. I'm gonna go rough, Martin.
Gonna go rough?
Yep,
Rough, rough.
I'm gonna get rough. I was hoping not to have to get rough.
I know. Now is when things get rough. Baxter. Alright, I guess I can shut the iPad out here off.
Sure.
Okay, okay.
That means if anyone wants to come on up,
Have much of a choice
let me know.
here, I think.
From rough to soft. I think we have to improve on the support material on this. Woof. Just noticed that now. Woof. Ruff, 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 ruff. Woof. Wow. crevice down the middle. You got to be careful not to sand too much, of course, because it's kind of got a hexagon shape inside. If you sand too much, you'll sand away the outer layers. And yeah, the one's working better than the other. All right.
There in a sec.
Okay. Still giving off heat. This one, not so much.
Okay.
Okay, so
So now I can put this earbud back in.
we're going to tag team these communicators.
Sure.
Because you can work on the lightsaber while I finish off the story stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right?
After the broadcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can get that done too.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is half and half.
Okay.
And there was still enough to do a full skull.
Okay.
Okay, and as you see, that all flowed off the other edge.
Mm-hmm. There's just no way to keep
So
those
that's our
level.
big troublemaker, and that one is not completely setting, or at least it's taking its
Oh yeah, I can see that.
sweet time. So if you'd like to take over that,
Ah, I get the molding and casting job. Nice.
I'm going to start gluing these a little bit,
Okay.
because I
That
can.
means ring dragon.
Yes, Ring Dragon. Finally let me in. Woohoo! Had to restart my phone. Yeah, usually when there's updates, you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move the monitor over here. Happy to have you, honey.
Now I won't be able to do anything with these until they're completely set, right?
Well, they're kind of already there, aren't they?
Some of them are.
That doesn't feel hot.
All right, let's take a look.
Camera a little bit.
Oh wow, that's way uneven in bubbles. Yeesh.
This one isn't.
Yeah. That one looks. It's that's gonna be awfully thick to deal with. Ah,
What do you mean?
the excess is like 3 times thicker than the part.
Should be
That's
able
the
to still
tough
get it
part.
off with the knife. Sharp knife. Okay, that one's got a serious bubble.
Right in the dead center of the
This
little.
one's okay.
Although those are the little knobs that fits into the holes, right? So the air bubbles don't really matter.
Watching Haps on my PC.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it's
Because
flat.
that's these 2 holes up here, and the
Yeah,
same ones
so
in
it's
the
no
back,
big deal.
right?
Put a little. I'm going to use the gel one
Mm-hmm.
to kind of take up any excess space, and they should go in just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1, 2, and number 3 is on the back. Yeah, between the
In the middle of that ring. Yeah.
right. So you should be able to work with that. It's this one I think is a definite no, and unless that completely goes off.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, those should be individually easy to get out.
Yeah.
That looks fine. Look at that. That one's good.
Yeah, that's good. Just needs a little bit of that sprue trimmed off of it.
Actually, I can't glue that down yet because I need that.
Right.
So I stuck a little plaster.
It's like watching paint dry. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Frank.
That one's fine. And trying to type while Bob lies on the keyboard. Oh no.
Joy of cats.
Have you ever been using the 3D printer for any current projects? Well, looking at it.
Yep.
Yes, we have been.
And where else? Where's some components for the lightsaber?
We don't have room for all this stuff yet,
Yeah.
but you know, there's the cap from the back of the lightsaber.
The little side box.
The
battery holder.
compartment,
Yep.
all of that. We experimented with crystal shapes so that we're not using actual stones on the wizard staffs, but something a little more durable and not so heavy.
The-
So,
Yeah, the images are awesome.
yeah, love the printer. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah. Leave you to battle with those. Plus, and a whole bunch of dashes. Jedi Senji?
Oh, is that the cat on the keyboard?
Oh,
Probably. Oh yeah, this is way too thin. It's just completely falling apart.
yeah. So that one either has to be leveled out or an edge has to be created or something. I mean, thankfully, that's one that can be done later. Well, you know, not later, like days later, but. Okay, what was the comment? Yes, they are. I love our 3D printer. Because I have to charge my phone while watching. I have no. I have an excuse for a while to make up a chemical garden to show the Cubs on Monday. Nice.
A chemical garden. Ooh.
Bob decided to give his 2 cents. It's worth every penny to have one in your line of work, especially. Yeah, it definitely makes things faster, but we're getting the hang of this one. That's been the adventure because it's different than the one we're used to using. So it's moment by moment. We're seeing what it does well and what it doesn't do well.
Yep.
Is that one gonna work okay?
Should be right.
It's this one I need. So yes, very, very happy. But some of these designs that we got off of other people are like too thin or too awkward or too whatever. So we've had to make some
I'm noticing
modifications the
my
old-fashioned way.
spot where I'm actually working is way off camera.
That's right. And that's why I said don't. I'm not gonna worry about about the lightsaber right now. Just
Yeah.
you know. Okay, saw a comment. Are you enjoying your new place? I'm sure it's been wonderful. A huge
way better.
step up.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get rid of our lockers by a friend of ours. It's allowing us to use their basement for both storage and workspace.
See one of those larger little antenna rods?
Oh yeah. To keep a heavy-duty Swiffer duster because of him and Fred. Makes sense. Only 2 issues. No one sells liquid bluing, and I'm getting high on ammonia. Anyone know of a Toronto area store that sells liquid bluing?
Like gun bluing, like aluminum or copper, that sort of thing. See, that would be art supply stores. I know. What is it? Sculpture Supply Canada on Munster Avenue out in Etobicoke carries all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you talking about bluing as in for whitening, whitewash additive? Okay, yeah, that's not what I was thinking. I have no idea.
Yeah. It's not something we've really used.
We don't wear much white.
Yeah,
We wear exactly the opposite of white.
Yeah. Love it when they call and say, so we want you to come to set and do some background work, and we need you to be wearing all white.
Really? Yeah.
How much are you paying me to get a new wardrobe?
All right, so those molds are kind of ready that I can cast some fresh stuff, right?
No cloth diapers either. Oh, man. What kind of chemical experiment thing are you doing?
I know. Chemical garden.
What the?
Is that another name for a meth lab? You teaching your Cub Scouts Breaking Bad or what?
Oh, God. I can see it.
Cub Leader White, what's going on? Should this be bubbling like this? I'm feeling a little woozy. Hey, tastes like burning.
That had to come eventually. I knew that was coming. Knew it. Ah. Oh, good. It didn't
What?
fall all the way. It hit my leg.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Almost wondering. Do we have any toothpicks? We have toothpicks somewhere, right?
Your toothpick somewhere.
Oh, toothpicks.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you find the timing was for the pour? Was it okay or?
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess I need the resin on this side.
Oh, yeah, that would help. Oh,
Hmm.
A. B.
B, A, and B.
Well, look at the color
Yeah.
of the liquid, right?
Yeah.
A is the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Why are we reading from right to left?
I don't know.
Excuse me a sec. Hang, 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 hang. Hang, hang, hang. What is this guy doing?
You don't need that arm, do you?
Yeah, oh, yeah. This one's still like seeping fluid.
Yeah. Do you want to just get rid of that and throw it as a dud? I'll do Obi-Wan's first here.
All right.
The more general lightsaber. Can you 3D printer cut metal?
Cut
No.
metal.
3D printers don't cut. They build.
And we can't laser cut metal either because both the lasers that we own, are not designed for cutting metals.
They can etch with a particular spray.
So they can mark the metal, but they can't actually cut through it.
Dare I ask why?
Oh, okay, equal parts. It'll be ammonia and water. Pour salt on the sponge, then mixture on the salt. Add food coloring drops. Leave quiet. Starts to look like a coral, like coral after a couple of days. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Chemical garden.
I see.
We get that effect too when we're doing circuit board etching, and you leave the vat sitting for a while. You know, all these like crystalline structures of copper sulfate growing in the liquid.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All must be in a bowl or a pie plate to avoid mess. Yep. Especially if you're in your household with kids or pets, right?
Remember, you don't need as much as I did.
Okay.
But let me get the skull empty just in case.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Skull.
Let's go. The A component.
So a metal cutter is totally different than a 3D printer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A printer adds material, whereas a laser cutter subtracts material, right? So we have both here, but the
Cutter
metal
is not.
the metal laser is a different type of laser than what we've got. We've got a CO2 laser. The metal
Water jets
laser
are more
is,
preferred for metal
yeah. Water jets are messy though.
and take up a lot of physical space.
Yeah.
Because basically, it's the water is being pressure injected towards the metal. Is the best way to describe it.
Yeah. And
At
they
such a
usually
force.
add sand or another abrasive to the water to facilitate the cutting. So it becomes a really messy, sludgy kind of mess. Yeah.
It's the
From
kind
old
of thing
cub
in
book of
shops we
mine.
sent away for. I mean, still to this day, Martin and I prefer anyway doing a really, really sharp knife for things like copper and stuff like that.
Mm.
So you can score it and then, or printer's tin.
Mm-hmm.
Printer's tin is easy to cut with cutters, like tin snips and knives. you got to be careful because it's really sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So, you gotta
So most of
kinda,
these were just sitting flat in the tray, right?
um,
You had a couple that were propped up.
that one was propped up, obviously.
Yeah.
Um,
This one.
which one was that?
So I'm going to avoid this mold completely, I think, 'cause it's just that entire wall is missing.
But we need that part.
Hmm.
Hmm. I think this one could probably get propped up a little bit too. I don't know. Oopsie. I knocked that. I should not have knocked that. Yeah, a little tiny bit underneath there.
Thank you for teaching me something new. I love that about you too. I always walk away with new information. Hey, no problem.
Okay, so there's a little bit underneath that corner.
Okay.
I think this one was just fine the way it was.
All right. So I'm going to tuck it off to one side so I can fit these other two in.
One.
This one, I guess. One, two.
Oh, you're gonna try to prop it up a little towards the thicker
Yeah.
edge.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one and that one are great.
Mm-hmm.
From old cub book of mine. Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's see what I can do with it. Okay.
Because we kind of need that part.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what I can do here.
Yes, we do a lot of smooth on products. Oh, I should have tagged smooth on or hashtag. 3D printers create wall art like pictures or designs. Yes, you can actually do 3D printing from a photograph. Now, the resolution will depend on the driver and the printer. But yeah, you can do like a grayscale photo and turn it into a three-dimensional version of itself. I've actually been kind of considering that for my father's marker.
Oh, yeah.
We had the money put aside to be able to bury him, but life keeps happening. Damn it! I hear a cat behind me.
Mm-hmm. The baby girl's here.
Keep looking up. If I miss a comment, don't worry, I will get to it.
Yeah.
We love working in front of you guys and stuff and being available. Just wish we had more personality while we were looking down into our stuff.
That's why it's always handy to have a moderator or a director for these
It's true.
broadcasts.
Found something at Walmart. Harold. etc., etc. Oh, hey! There you go, Harold.
Katie, our research master.
She's really good at that. So Harold, apparently Walmart.
I just overstayed its setting time. It's gone gooey. Not going to get the skull out of what little is there, but there wasn't a lot left. So I think I managed.
Oh, good.
The smaller amount that I mixed was better.
And smaller amounts tend to go off a little faster anyway. It's such a finicky amount. It's okay having extra parts.
And as
is
you
not a
can
bad
you
thing.
can watch how the different thicknesses are going off faster. Like the thicker stuff is going off faster than the thinner stuff, and the stuff poured towards the end is going off faster because it was still in the cup, which was thicker, right? Yep.
It's okay if you pour some extras. It's not a bad thing, right?
Mhm.
Some of these are not really good. I'm cutting them out anyway, but
So we'll let that sit for a little bit. Watching paint dry or resin cure.
we've had people say all the time, why do you charge so much and such and such and such? And I just sit there and look at them and go, well, a lot of it is this kind of time spent. Are those? Oh, that one's okay. And that one?
Well, those all pop into a hole, right? Into the holes, right? So having little bubbles there isn't going to be a big deal. So let's see if I can pop these out. Actually, I can take the gloves off while I'm working with cured stuff. So I don't get uncured resin onto the cured parts.
No, because then it's a mess.
And you can't cure that.
You're
I'm not a
working on
ham.
Starship. You can cure a ham. We are working on Star Wars Jedi Communicator. I tried to buy it at Walmart, not online. The cook looked at me as if I had 3 heads, and both LB. I guess just order it online and pick it up.
Yeah.
Both LB and ammonia. Didn't know what either was.
Wow.
Damn. How
old is this
young
guy?
is this person?
Yeah.
But yes, we are working on a pair of Jedi communicators. One based on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and one based on Qui-Gon Jinn's. We had some overpour because these are really shallow parts. So it's a matter of cutting off the overpour.
Like I can understand the employee at Walmart not necessarily knowing liquid bluing because it's not commonly used in laundry nowadays. But the ammonia, at least,
I guess it depends on the experiences, right? Big places like that, it's hard to train everyone on every single product. And that's sometimes where online comes in handy. Now, a little word of advice, guys, if you want sharp blades and you don't want to spend a ton of money when you have an X-Acto knife like this, get scalpel blades. Just remember, they are scalpel blades. They are designed to cut into the body.
They're super sharp. Like way more precision edge than than an X-Acto blade.
Don't slip.
But at least it's clean cut. Just won't be very sterile cut if you're working with plastics and resins and whatever else, I told her it was I am Windex, and she tried to send me to Windex. Oh, it was in Windex, right? Yeah. Has anyone had you make a stuffed animal? Can you make those? We can make those. We haven't been requested to make stuffed animals before. We've done puppets in the past, like foam rubber hand puppets and stuff like that. And hey, one time We did costumes for a horse.
Oh yeah. Magic.
Magic the miniature horse. Oh. Oh.
See what I mean?
Yeah, it ran in one direction and then leaked out because that was full.
We gotta like prop
Dag
up that
nabbit.
end.
Yeah.
Remember that end.
Yeah.
Prop up that end. You
Mm-hmm.
prop at that end and try it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Get online Canada dessert card.
Desert card. Isn't it? 1S?
What?
Desert.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
looking. Desert card.
Mrs. Stewart's concentrated liquid bluing.
Ooh la la.
Blue la?
Ooh la la.
Blue haha.
What? That's what I'm using tonight. Look it up, thanks. There you go. Woohoo! Busy bees, good day to you. Hello,
Hey,
Mr.
David Allen. David Allen at large. There's a 1970s British television reference that maybe not everyone's going to get.
Yeah, really?
Dave Allen at large.
I guess it's better than Dave Allen at small.
Always loved his one little routine. Like part of his show, he'd just be sitting in a director's chair on stage and telling jokes and anecdotal stories. Right? He was talking about his childhood and whenever they would play cops and robbers, right? And he had loved Dave Allen. He had lost a finger either during the war or something like that, right? So they were always talking about kids playing cops and robbers. And they were always running around, shooting at each other with guns. And he always said, "Mine's a sawed-off shotgun."
Gotta be able to roll with it, just laugh with it.
Yeah.
Especially Brits.
Yeah. Ping.
Could seriously been flying.
Remember the show Tales of the Crypt? It was a cool show.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Tales from the
yeah.
Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt,
Yep.
yeah.
With the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, he was awesome.
Yeah. Now that's a great puppet. I'm not sure how much of him was animatronics. I think a lot of the facial structure was all either cable-controlled puppetry or servo-controlled puppetry.
If anyone at any time would like to get on to talk, just let us know.
Yeah. And Tales from the Crypt was another one of those sort of anthology series shows, right? They'd have 2 or 3 little short vignette kind of stories.
My blade came out.
Your blade came out.
Yeah.
With my hairline, I could play him. I almost could too, so,
Gentlemen, let's not compare
No.
hairlines.
I mean, I'm actually really close to being this sort of Tim O'Brien look to do Riff Raff.
Jeez. I've been making a man with blonde,
Blonde hair and a tan. Okay, yeah, so some of the thinner ones are still going off. There goes the earbud.
So is your earbud.
So is my earbud. Made a jump for it. Spontaneously popped out of my ear. Donkey!
Don't make me laugh while I'm cutting.
He would be a great character for Halloween decoration. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the 2 corpses this Halloween.
Huh.
whether it's actually a good idea to bring them out at all, because they're getting on,
There.
or they're decaying.
All that latex.
George and Gracie might not be with us much longer, but
No. We may have to skin them.
oh no, Martin can whip his better than me. What?
Sorry, what?
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 I don't know. Harold said I can whip mine better than he can. Are we trying to say something here? Or?
I don't know, but you know.
We're not that kind of broadcast.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, these are still kind of green. Let them sit for a bit.
We may not have new communicators by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
With all these other things that has to get done. Okay. This one up thicker than I thought it would be.
Whip my hair like I see. Okay. Done. Now I get it.
Please don't make him do things like that. It's just raw. Thank God it's the smaller image.
It's kind of like sharper image, but not duller image.
Smaller image.
The show was really interesting. Yeah. A lot of excess build up around that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this one does because it's a lot thinner. Thought I would open up not that kind of broadcast.
All right. Okay.
That.
Send
Let
that
that
down.
sit flat. What's that?
I'll sand it down a little.
Oh wow. That's a lot of sanding.
These little. Excuse me, thingies. We need another one of these too, you know. Oh, that is it.
Yeah. There's
Nothing.
four of them.
Just
Yeah.
ignore me. No, this.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
It's all good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fun to hold on the explanation. Oh, you wound up with little spider webbings.
A little bit. That's when it started to kick as I was getting to the end of it. Well, I was trying to head for the skull to pour the little bit of excess, but there wasn't enough to pour really.
Head towards the skull. You have a choice. Yeah, you got an eye.
I got an eye. Hi, the eyes have it.
All right. Give it this bubble.
They should have made a Tales from the Crypt ride at an amusement park.
Isn't there?
I could swear there is one somewhere.
Like a haunted house or something?
It sounds familiar. Because was it Universal that did Tales from the Crypt? I can't remember. It was a television series, so I don't remember.
Give me a moment.
Katie, are you out there? While our hands are busy. Katie, researching it now. Really?
That's just the computer.
Computer's telling me all kinds of secrets about Christina.
What?
Things I never thought I'd know.
You are back on the earbud, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're hearing the same crazy
Mhm.
voices as I am.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh God, that's scary.
Yes, dear. I hear the voices too.
You have me locked up. I swear I will hunt you down. Someone's gonna one day go through all these broadcasts and create these weird recordings where we say a whole bunch of things we didn't,
I don't know, sound bites from Car Hunger.
and we will get locked up.
But honestly, officer, we're not that kind of broadcaster. Hearing voices again? What do you mean again?
What do you mean again? Yeah.
We never
Hi,
stopped.
Captain. Ah, thank you. Hi, Captain. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Been too long.
It's been so long, so long, so long. It's like the middle of this doesn't seem to want to sound right.
Oh, I got one of these. Maybe thick, but it'll
We're
work.
going to have to make a lot of... Well, here, let's try this one. Look at that. It's a little trim away. And it's actually not really much thicker than the original.
Is that you snorting very quietly through your noise again?
Snort. Apparently not quietly enough.
No, because I pointed it out. You've never been quiet if I pointed it out.
There you go. That's probably...
I'll need another one for the other one.
What do I know? We're going to have to work on that, are we?
See, unfortunately, that doesn't sit in there. So we've got this little space.
Oh, right. That is, it's
Just a
slightly
micro.
askew, or...
Just a micro bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that goes there, and then that goes that. So I don't know. Do you like it? This
Yeah.
is smaller than. You know,
Then that version, yeah.
yeah. The reviewed 1 hour TT17 Masquerade, when I was given the batless, voices in my head said, the green room couldn't hear me. I don't know why not. Maybe it's my soft, lilting voice.
Soft lilting voice.
Yeah.
The convention town crier, soft lilting voice. Yeah.
Sure. Contemplating. So if it sat in there completely, it would definitely make the little disc more visible.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find it. What were we looking for again?
The Tales from the Crypt, if there was a ride.
Could swear there was. The Crypt Ride is an upcoming horror comedy attraction that will open at Universal Studios Hollywood in 2016. So, well, there you go. The Crypt Ride. It's jumping everywhere. Damn it, hang on.
The town crier, yes. Not the brown crier. That's something completely different.
Oh God.
Okay. So,
So if it was 2016, Tales from the Crypt number 21, Terror Ride. Okay, that was one of the comic books. Images. Okay, 9:30. Videos. Tales from the Crypt guy looks kind of like Joe Biden.
oh, really? I guess I could see it that way. Yeah.
Universal Studios.
When sanding small parts, it's always very, very important to know where your fingers are.
Yeah,
And I've
well,
worked with people in the past that spent a lot of time, they're working on a small part and they're sanding it, and it's too small to hold, right? So you're kind of pushing it down with your fingertips, and sometimes your fingertips contact the sandpaper. And this person ended up with basically sanding the skin off the end of his fingers in the process of making these parts, and couldn't feel it happening.
you could lose some skin. Come on.
Joe Biden
Everyone's got
without the
enough skin
mittens.
to lose a little.
Joe Biden. That was no, that was not Joe Biden with the mittens. Joe Biden's the new president. You're talking Bernie Sanders was the mittens.
Crypt Keeper's Haunted House.
I hear the Crypt Keeper.
It's like a challenge game show thing. Without the mittens. What? I
Yeah,
lost track.
it's,
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Biden.
No,
No,
I
it was
got it
Bernie
now.
Sanders was the mittens.
That's right. We have some news to share regarding one of the show right attractions.
Apparently, his neighbor or whatever that made those mittens for him was getting like swamped with orders once he revealed that she was the one that made the mittens for him. She thanked him, but then kind of cursed him too, because like I can't keep up with this. Everyone wants the mittens now.
Thank you, Katie.
It's amazing the things that start trending. Suddenly these basic handmade winter mittens are selling like hotcakes just because you know Bernie Sanders was wearing them at the inaugural parade or the inaugural address. Bernie looks and sounds something like the Crypt Keeper. Yeah.
So yeah, apparently there's like a horror type of ride also based on it, like one of those little haunted house things, and
hmm
so there's a few options.
Should you like to be scared out of your wits? It's only my two. Anyway, got 9 more where that came from.
So hole,
And those are
hole.
the big holes, yeah.
Yeah.
Big holes are going to be a bit of a challenge. Well,
Just a bit.
it's a bit.
Taking just a little more off the edge of this.
I heard the money from the mittens is going to charity, but
Oh,
she
nice.
had to cut off orders. Yeah, 'cause she couldn't keep up. You know. What do you do? Hire a sweatshop to make these mittens and give the money to charity? That just doesn't sound
And
right.
defeats the purpose.
Kind of defeats the purpose, yeah.
I feel you looking over. I just have an idea, okay?
Oh, I'm not looking at you.
You're not.
No, I'm actually looking at our old communicator and just sort of comparing it with his parts. I think she's a senior too. Yeah, she is. She's like in her 70s or something. It's like, oh, Bernie, you're a bad boy. You're telling people that I made these mittens. I can't keep up. My
Okay, it
fingers are
sounds
so
like Mickey
tired.
Mouse or
It's geriatric Mickey Mouse. I do my what would you call it? My belligerent Mickey, but we're done.
oh yeah, that'll get us kicked out of some houses.
Yeah.
Parents across the nation saying that's it.
Dear Car Hunger Creative, I was watching your broadcast with my 8-year-old, and you have scarred him for life.
Again.
His sister, however, thinks you're awesome.
Is that always how it works? Okay, so if we just trim off a little here, it goes
At
in
the
on an
top?
angle.
Oh, okay, at least
At least
help
it goes-
align it.
It goes flat there,
That
yeah.
works, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Young pup compared to Bernie. Well, yeah. I mean, she might even be a little older than that. That's just my speculation. Right. I don't know nothing. Not about that anyway. Scheiße.
What'd you do?
These castings are fairly brittle, and I just tried to chase out this one hole and crack the corner out of the casting.
Damn. Of course, everyone is.
Yeah, really.
Now let's see if
Is that
Christina
loud
can do
music
this
or an adventure movie or something going on?
What?
An action movie going on?
I don't hear
somewhere?
any music.
I'm imagining things.
Okay, this is where I always stick my fingers to the project.
Oh, don't do that. I almost did that with R2 last night.
I saw that.
Yeah, Christina had a chance to review the broadcast after she got done the thing she was doing. She's like, "Oh my god, what did you do to that droid?"
I wasn't there to
He's much
console
better.
them.
You know.
Except Hazel.
Except Hazel McCallion. Yeah, she's pretty long in the tooth too, isn't she? She's kind of like the Queen Elizabeth of Mississauga, right?
Yeah, really. It's the two skinny ones in this one, isn't it?
Yes.
I think she's 100 now. Is she really?
Oh wow. Oh, so she's the Betty White. I swear, yeah. Betty White, Hazel McCallion, and Queen Elizabeth II are going to be the last 3 women living on the planet. And then they're gonna duke it out like Highlanders, you know, sword fights, because there can be only one.
Did you find toothpicks?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
The flat toothpicks. I know we have round ones around
That'll be
somewhere, but I
fine.
just didn't have the patience to look. Yeah, got lazy.
Be aware, glue on cardboard.
Glue and cardboard.
Okay, this gel is not jelly anymore.
No. Oh, I see. You're filling the hole with glue and then stuffing the thing in.
It's the plan. Mayor's hour.
The mayor. Come back here, little part. Oh, hold on. Her show was so automatic. The director fell asleep once and nobody noticed. Okay. Yeah, sorry, we missed that other show, that other comment while we were looking down.
What language are you speaking?
Oh. The language of the ancients.
There's that Jedi ego.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, that would be the language of the ancients. There's always a bigger fish.
See above comments. Hang on.
Yeah, I missed the comments about her show.
Love being her floor director. Hazel McCallum loved her. Oh. Okay, so you love being Hazel's floor director. Her show was so automatic. Okay. Mayor's hour. Okay, that makes sense. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God, these are small.
They are small.
Where's the tweezers?
A whole bunch of them over on the
And for safety's sake.
brown little wooden cabinet thing.
Quest.
Quest. 3 cameras with operators, all locked off. Oh wow. Not a lot of
Wow.
creativity then, is there? When you were in Mr. Toronto, they had like handheld cameras all over the place, didn't they? And
Yeah.
here, let's get a close-up of Kid Metro's face while we show this piece about dogs.
What?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
Huh?
Martin?
Well, it was
wasn't
part
very
of the job,
nice.
wasn't it? Yeah.
But hey, did you even think about what just came out of your mouth?
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, this piece about cats.
Jeez.
Human interest story.
Try to close up.
I'm gonna try and take my foot out of my mouth now.
Both of them at this point.
Both mouths? Yeah.
Only moment was me.
Only movement. Only movement.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. What's new, Buzia? Oh. Too deep in. Okay. I gotta put all these comments together. Hang on a moment. Get the photo. Okay, where's the hole?
That's what he said. I want to borrow a crowbar to kick your feet. Yeah.
This one's just not going in.
Oh.
Really? Is it that easy?
With you around?
Oh, that's true. Want to
know-
borrow a crowbar to get your feet out? That's right. That is not that kind of broadcast.
broadcast.
Okay, is this my... No, this one, like, the holes didn't work. Not that kind of broadcast. Yes. Definitely not. This one's supposed to have a post too.
Hmm?
I think this one's supposed to have a post too, but doesn't anymore.
Oh, in the middle? No, it doesn't.
Oh, yes, it does. This one does.
Oh, which one? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the other one's the one that mounts on the top.
Yeah.
But only on the Qui-Gon version, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that way. Yeah. Didn't type fast enough.
See, this post is not small enough.
Or does that need to chase out? Do you have glue in that hole or not?
I don't, but everything, if you touch it, will,
Oh,
because the glue isn't dry, right?
it'll
Hang
fall.
on. I can do this. I can do this. Despite predictive text.
Replace NTKOB with NT. It's not that.
Stop that.
It's not that. Stop
It's
that.
not tumor.
It's silly. Swear I hear music.
I don't know what you're talking about. I hear the computer.
And we don't have any of our own music playing background.
No, we don't.
Kermit the Frog is a hand and string puppet. He's a hand and rod puppet. Yeah, so the hand is up there to do the head and the mouth movement. Yes, the hand's up his butt, and the
nice.
the arms and hands are operated by rods from underneath.
Who's this Rod guy? I keep hearing about him.
Only in your nightmares.
Oh, thanks. I'll sleep well tonight.
Or it could be one of the Flanders kids, you know. Rod and Todd.
There are days I really want to try to ignore you more than others. So how do you find that amusing?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, once this is painted over, it'll stay even better. I thought you were going to say the rods were up his...
No. They attached to his slippers.
The rods are attached to his slippers?
Flippers.
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 Flipper, I barely know her.
You Flipper, you brought her.
Flip her over, she's done.
Ooh. Well, now we're just being irreverent.
No, we're being flippant.
Flip. Oh, that one's good. Sesame Street, Oscar the Grouch. What's he? He's actually a combination. I think he's basically a two-person puppet. You've got the person in the head, right? Operating the mouth and moving the head actions around. And then you get another person crammed. They're both sort of inside this garbage can, which is open in the back, right? So you can't tell that. But and from underneath. But the other guy is up there, and his hands are in Oscar's hands, right? And same goes with characters like the Swedish Chef. Um, any of the ones that have actual real live hand movement, they have a puppeteer actually with their hands as the hands of the puppet. Flipper, flipper, faster than lightning. I sing that about Pippin sometimes. They call him Pippin, Pippin, faster than lightning, as he races around the house. But yeah, characters like Bert and Ernie, do they do the hands for the operational hands. Cookie Monster, otherwise he can't pick up cookies, right? But I think Grover is Rod's for the hands because he doesn't have like grabbing hands. He's not very
Grover's
grabby.
not grabbing. That's
Very
right.
cool. It's cool to learn this stuff from you guys. Oh, no problem. Yeah.
So, do we want to pour more of these? Because those are thinner than these, and they look better. So
And they
let's-
flip over too, right? Those little tabs go in the holes.
What?
Yeah. Did you just glue that?
Yeah.
That's what those little
okay.
tabs are for, the holes.
It's okay. I had a moment.
Tab A into slot B. I said slot.
Ah!
I don't know what it is about and I feel mine about the let go too.
They didn't do that at first. I think you started like some sort of contagion ear popping out thingy. Do you want to grab it for me, please, since it's under your legs?
Our antibodies are rejecting our earbuds.
That's right. We'll never get the virus at this rate.
Nope. That sounded like disappointment. We'll never get the virus. It's Skywalker. Oh, we'll never get the virus at this rate. With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to get the virus?
All right, honey, you done?
Yes.
Then there is Big Bird. One hand in Big, one in the hand.
And one on the wire. Yeah.
One on the wire, yeah.
Like a bird on a wire. Or a wire on a bird.
Okay.
Okay. All good. So yes, I think you're correct. We're not going to have the communicators for tomorrow.
Not if we actually want to sleep tonight.
Sleep would be good.
What a concept, sleeping.
I know. The person who plays Big Bird is sweating his butt off in that costume. Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Wow.
Right. She's such a lady, folks.
I know. So we have to make these a tiny bit thinner if they're going to go into the slots.
Thinner, what? Oh, the...
Because they're not fitting in the slots.
Oh, of course. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Just a bit. Well, that sandpaper's going to be done pretty soon.
Yeah, it's clogged.
I take it the risking is a comment. The risking is a comment?
Oh, the tisking.
Tisking! Grr. Just a little, probably. Here. Let me see.
There.
Let's see what these thinner, more flexible ones. You see, they just won't.
Yeah, because
Well,
slots are a little narrow.
if I shove it in,
And it pops out.
oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still have to finish like chasing out the hole and getting that top face of sanding.
I just gotta seriously shove it in the hole.
Cram
It's
it.
not making it sound better.
No, no matter what. Now she's putting her foot in her mouth.
Hey, I'd
No,
rather
just
my
not
foot
with
in my
me,
mouth.
with all you guys.
Yeah.
Or with the HAPS um, content advisory team or whatever.
They have a content advisory team?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So what do you think, considering the time?
We have some story to finish
Mm-hmm.
for tomorrow.
New urban
And
market near me is getting funnel cake soon. Wow. I'd like to actually go for a walk. We've been on our butts for a long time.
we have, yeah. And then get to working on finishing the story.
That would be a good idea. You know,
All right.
considering tomorrow and
Considering tomorrow is the day we promised you guys the story time. I'm hurting my tongue biting it.
see now that one will go in.
Depending on where those holes line up, the slots line up, so they might be a microscopic amount bigger or smaller than each other. Even though they were modeled the same, it's the resolution of the printer. Let's see what we can figure out.
Where's my knife?
It's
Did you
over
take
here.
mine?
I didn't take yours. I've been using this one all this time.
Uh-huh. Then
Uh-huh.
how did mine get over there?
I don't know. I do take two quite a bit, yeah. Apparently we're making Harold laugh.
Yay.
Hooray! And there was much rejoicing.
Mm,
I have to imagine my abdomen laughing as well as the inside of my cheek. Hurts like hell. Oh no. You're so welcome, Harold.
I'm not seeing the comments.
Well, he said
Let me
thank you.
see. Oh, you're welcome.
Because the pain in his abdomen and the
Well, I'm still trying to figure out after watching that CPR video a number of times. What the hell was said at that one point where you said to Martin had to ask her husband permission, and I just remember saying, "What?" And that I heard, but I didn't hear what someone else said. Because
what
someone
if it had
said
anything
something.
to do with like mouth-to-mouth resuscitation or anything?
Could have. But in the video, yeah, the little cute little what? And me pulling my scant down. Those things are risky.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I think definitely getting out for a little bit of fresh air and a walk is in order. I think we're both sort of turning into zombies, and we've got so much still to do tonight. Here's another one. I think it's
Hello, Lynchburg. Hey, Knowledge.
Knowledge. How are ya?
Yeah, Martin taught me never to go crazy with the glue because I used to just like put so much glue on
I
everything.
mean,
And
I know they call it crazy glue, but it's not an instruction.
well, this is Gorilla Glue, so if I treat Gorilla Glue like an instruction, what What would that look like?
I don't know.
Do I have another one? Oh, I
Yep.
do. Good, because I got some fresh glue going.
All right.
You're doing great. Yay!
Excellent. Love your content. Thank you so much, Knowledge.
Thank you, Knowledge. It slows life down a little bit, building on air, but we like doing it. Okay, those are touching.
Oh, that's weird, yeah. Actually, the way...
Are you going crazy? It's a short trip, yeah. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
touching.
they're just... maybe they're not quite trimmed
I wonder if,
quite
again,
far
that's
enough.
because, oh,
Huh?
it's
Oh,
stuck in there now.
shiza. Yeah, no, that's not going to
There's
come out
no glue
anymore.
in there. That's going to stay.
All right. You might need a little glue under that end.
That was such a
Just,
tight fit. Just testing it. It's staying. Yeah, rule number one, don't stick to your project. And I don't mean dedication.
Stick to your guns, not to your fingers.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done that, though.
Oh, yeah. You and me both.
Guess really in a way you don't need that much glue either because you're only going to be spray painting on top with no automotive paint. You too, Harold? Yeah.
Yep.
That's when you stick to your model kit that... I'm going to take my knife here and try to create a bit of a space.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, too, there's a slight difference to it. It's easy to do for other people and not have to deal with
Mm-hmm.
the rights and all that stuff. So just gonna basically create a bit of a line in here. So there's a tiny bit of a separation. Okay, there we go.
You sort of slip between them a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all I could do.
All right, so you want to get that last,
Is this the last one right here?
on? Yeah.
Okay. The first one barely went in. The second one went in too easily. And, oh, this one went in really tight, like the second one. So I'm just going to put some glue on it. I'm not going to pop it out and
Mm-hmm.
run the risk of breaking it. I'm just going to put some glue.
That'll work.
Now, don't rely on your spray paint job to be glue.
Paint is not structural.
Yes. That's right.
See what these little posty things. Not quite big enough yet.
Martin, were you a dentist in a past life?
Son, be a dentist. fits. So I'm doing right now is chasing out these little holes to mount these tiny little cap ends onto this piece.
It's so white.
It's so fluffy. Well, I mean, it's not
Okay,
fluffy,
if the
but,
communicator's gone fluffy, we got a problem.
Okay, so that's ready with a pair of those.
Glue.
That's the other set. Oh, right. I was going to say, don't we have 2 of each of these? But one of these was the one that didn't cure, and we had to throw it out.
Yes, well, there's a few things we have to redo.
Mm-hmm.
So that's obviously where that one goes. Which means this.
Fits around. Oh yeah, they don't have back views on that. Luckily, we have our own.
So that's got to bend.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that the file wasn't made that way.
Yeah. Well, easier to print it flat than to bend it, but there needs to be instructions about.
Yeah, but
Bending
with the
the
printed
piece.
material, there wouldn't be any guarantee to bend it.
That's true.
So this is going to have to be done in 2 parts.
Oh yeah. Glue the big side down, and then let that set, and then glue the folded bend
And then
it a little
gently
bit.
bend it,
Yeah.
yes.
Gentle bend.
What? Oh, duh. That was
Duh.
like, duh. Gentle bend, duh.
Well, you don't remember Gentle Ben, the
Yes,
the
but
beer
with the
from the
duh, it was like,
the Gentle Ben,
bend.
right?
I
So
get
Gentle
it.
Ben. Duh.
Dude, I get it. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
because you see,
Everyone say goodbye, Martin.
I may not have been a dentist in the past life, but I certainly know how to torment people. What do you need? What do you need?
Tape.
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 Tape so it
Tape,
can
tape,
stay
tape,
still
tape.
while I'm working on it. Oh, there's one of those patches on my fingers that say I got something on it.
Uh-oh.
You know, where you can't feel the texture of your skin anymore.
Mm-hmm. I had a couple of those from last night.
You know, when I was younger, I didn't think much about it. You know, your skin pops back. You know, in very little time. Now that I'm menopausal, it's like, my skin's
Mansplaining.
not healing, is it?
Mansplaining. Oh, I wasn't mansplaining.
No, he was man defending.
Yeah.
Or Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. No, Lucy, you can't be in the show.
That's the space. Okay.
Something missing.
I'm just trying to space everything so it looks good. Babaloo.
Babaloo.
Was that Babaloo yawn?
Babaloo. Hullabaloo.
Okay, so after that dries, the other bit gets glued down. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it now. Because I don't have, the last thing it needs is that panel down here.
Yeah.
And then spray painted. My Bowman's dome. We should try pouring another batch before we go.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's really frustrating. Sure, we can't print those because how flat it is without a raft. Right.
Well, without a raft is the problem. We're up the creek without a raft.
Without a raft, yeah, really.
And what are those four little...
These four little things, they go in the ends of these, right?
Ah, right, they cap them off.
Create the double, yeah. If it wasn't for her, sorry, it would have been. Yeah, our start would have been very different. Yeah. Admiral Ball. Yeah. Admiral Lucille Ball.
That's true.
As Desilu was a prime mover in getting Star Trek on the air.
Yep. So, what do you say, Martin?
I say we say our farewells to our audience. And we hope to see everyone tomorrow.
We should pour another one. Batch of stuff. Getting this down there, yeah. Well, we got most of the way there. Would have gotten further if we had tested everything ahead of time, but we didn't. So. But we're most of the way there. Ta-da!
Blah.
So I am going to make this panel disappear.
Pew.
Ah!
Now it's us. Full screen.
So we're going to head out, folks. Remember, tomorrow is the Star Wars story time. Next month, it will be steampunk. So prepare yourselves, $5 sponsorships and $5 awards, $5 and above. We won't say no. You get written into the story. So next month will be steampunk. Watch for the list of character types. And let's see. Oh yeah, tomorrow and the day after, we will be online on Twitch with Anime North. I will be putting the link up in the comments section of our profile. So make sure you turn on notifications for both posts and broadcasts. And so you'll see things like that. So we'll be really busy tomorrow. And hopefully we'll see everyone. And then Sunday will also be Anime North, the at-home edition. And everyone, I want you to take care of yourself. Self-respect is so important. Remember, the more you self-respect yourself, the more you self-love yourself. I mean, nothing's going to happen to you if you do. Everything will be just fine if you have self-respect. All right? And Martin, I'm actually fading. So why don't you look at that lovely camera? Sorry, folks.
Try not to yawn.
Try not to yawn. And say goodnight, Martin.
Good night, Martin.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll talk to you all later. Stay in touch, those of you who can. And stay healthy, stay safe. Bye. Dog walk time. Nice. Talk about perfect timing.
Keep the time.
We had a great time in Montreal. Montreal was all hard and floors. Right? Go on, camera. Camera. I'd like to. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite. No. Well, look hot there.
So how much styrofoam?
Way too much styrofoam. The birds are confused. Like, what's this city doing?